Straight from the Janitor's Closet studio in the basement of DeVry University is the Janitor Dwight podcast.
Yes, tonight is Blog Talk Tonight. Sloth went and did a little replay of the video that I put up on YouTube of the Mr. Gary machine. We're not starting off by calling Gary, people. We got to let him get himself a little secure. I've got plenty of other shows to start out with. We'll give him about 20, 25 minutes to get in and do his rant, because you know he goes into a fucking rant in the beginning anyway. So we're going to start out with Ron, because we made him really upset last night. Let's press 1 and get in on the fun.
Lettuce and cheese.
You are now in the host queue.
Oh, here's my big fans back in my chat room again, I see. Ron Rex sucks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. As long as you just keep them numbers coming up, I like it, man. Keep paying me that money.
He's making money.
Wow, man. It gets crazy.
He needs us more than...
Okay, I have... might be a troll in my chat room. 2 or 3 or 4. Let's try this one.
Might.
904,
Hello?
what's happening tonight? What's on your mind?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I your position on eugenics, Ron, because you seem to be a great supporter of it. I just want to confirm that.
You're cutting out. What now? You're cutting out, dude.
Hello? Ron?
Yeah, yes, you're cutting out.
Oh, that's weird. It must be the, sauces or something. Yeah, I was wondering what your position on eugenics is. Because, I'd like to, toss people like you right in that oven.
What, you really? Well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. At least you're thinking about me. I'm
like,
living in your head to think something like that. That's great.
Actually, from Zappos.com, I'd like to tell you. Yeah, so get this. 2 muffins are sitting in an oven. Okay, and one muffin to the other, boy, it sure is hot in here. And the other muffin says, talking muffin. But at that.
Okay. Well, if I was stoned, that probably would have been pretty funny, but, I'm not ripping tonight, so. No. Yeah, that's cool, man. But, so what do you think about ISIS? What do you think about this deal with ISIS, man? What do you think?
You mean ISIS?
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Ron, I don't know what you're saying, man.
Well, I'm asking you a question. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's got to suck it. But, yeah, okay, so what's your thoughts of this ISIS gig, the new Al-Qaeda?
Well, you know what I think we should do? Right? I think we need to go in there, all right, and systematically start executing people based on their skin color.
Really?
Yeah. It's the best way.
You ever notice this, man? You ever thought about this in reality? Do you notice we only fight brown people?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You ever notice that? Why is that?
Well, I mean, obviously they're a threat.
Okay. But we give them all the hardware to threaten us with. What that?
But then we know how to...
Isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Think of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a good point.
I've got another call coming in, but I was wondering real quick. Hey, listen, Ron.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So what I need to ask you is if we can have anal sex again at that truck stop.
Well, sure, as long as you bring your own KY, because I can't afford it, because you're costing me too much, in the back of my sleeper when you show up. So it kind of sucks. Well, anyway, hey, thanks for calling in, Anal. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time, brother. See you later. Okay. That was almost a halfway civil troll.
Good one, Dash.
Let me bring another one on here real quick. I got to go through the troll thing. All right. 212, what's happening?
Hey, Ron, it's your mother. I need some more smokes and another fucking bourbon. You bring that home for me, sweetie?
Well, damn, Mammy, I forgot. I thought you bought your bottle of Jack.
Yeah, well, bring some of that KY from your camper, because I'm awfully dry, and I need you to fuck the shit out of me again tonight.
Oh, I bet you're farting sawdust, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
You didn't fucking like that.
You are now in the host queue.
Neon.
Okay.
Okay, guess someone ain't been wanting to do us. All right, let's put it back on hold. All right. 302, what's going on? What's on your mind?
Hey, I wanted to talk about ISIS.
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering what your view is on the fact that we have a lot of, I mean, I don't know, basically I'm just going to go out and say it, but I've never seen any of our Americans being kidnapped here in America and taken over there and beheaded or tortured or anything like that. It seems like we're just getting too much up in other countries' businesses. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
I mean, I just feel that. Well, you know what? I think there's I feel like there's a sense of superiority that, you know, we have to go and help these other countries. It's not that I think some of it is, you know, in good, you know, deeds and that sort of thing. But really, I just feel like we are just sticking our nose in too much of people's business.
Well, the part of that people don't seem to understand is that we're over there for some reason. Oil, minerals, we're there to steal something. That's we use other people to do it for us, do our dirty deeds.
I think it's a sense of control.
On Iran. Well, it is control, but remember how this, I don't know if you caught the clip earlier where we talked about the proxies. You know, somebody else doing the dirty work. You know, say I hand something to one person and that person hands it to another. That's how they do it. In other words, their hands are not directly into it.
Right.
And that's how it usually plays out. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. I mean, if you look at it, because you look back in history, you know, it happened 20 years ago, but you find out 20 years later, this is actually what the real good was. Wow, this was something down. And that's
well, I find it interesting that it's,
you know, they're catching up with it too fast.
Right. Well, I find it interesting that, you know, it really doesn't seem that it's native Iraqis doing the beheading. So it's interesting that you say clean hands about it because, you know, the executioner, excuse me, he had a British accent. Now, that's just not to say that, you know, Brits can't be Muslim and that sort of thing or radicalists or anything like that. But I just find that it's just somehow in some way a way just not to get your hands dirty. And I just feel like that's really interesting. Right. I don't know. I was just wondering about your thoughts about that. I just thought it was really interesting. Seems like we're just sticking our nose in too many other people's businesses. And so I don't know. Anywho, I was going to ask you one more thing. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, because I have some thoughts you might want to hear.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am. Let her finish.
Oh, no, I was just going to basically say... No, I was just going to say that basically I just want to know how long does it take you to fuck your mother at night?
Bring me another bourbon, sweetie. Come on. Bring your friend over. We'll fucking do the three-way.
Yeah, I know. It's probably the only one that's going to call you, fucker. PLA, fuck you.
Yeah, cactus, you motherfucker.
Oh, first female girl you're ever going to talk to, huh?
Cactus,
that's right.
you cocksucker.
Yeah, cactus.
The first female troll. I'll be damned. You're the first one. You must be the king of it.
That's our race in the hole, you
cocksucker. Right here. What's up?
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent.
You douchebag talking behind you.
You know what? I'll call you back another time.
I can't speak homosexual. Well, do it. Yeah, hang up the strength of both sides. Then we'll hook up. Absolutely. All right, you have a good night.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Yeah, very good.
You are now in the host
queue.
Yeah, you know, really.
Right.
But
the trolls, I just use them for time fillers, you know.
Right. We're your whole show.
I mean, they're funny. You know, I mean, if they try to knock me out of subject, which that ain't going to happen. You can't knock me out of subject.
Well, they're going to hate. I'll tell you what, Ron. They're going to hate the U.S. in the next couple of years because basically whatever. Well, listen, dude. Whatever land is beaten down and taken, we're keeping this time. We're not giving it back.
Yep.
So in other words, if we go into Iraq, whatever area in Iraq, oil fields and shit like that we take, we're keeping for fucking ever. Same thing with Syria.
Well, this whole thing over in Syria,
we're going back to colonizing the planet. And if you don't like it,
planet, he's a hero.
Right. Well, hey, everybody, I'm getting flooded on my board. So if you want to come in, and I know who you are, and you're decent, let me know in the chat room what your area code is, and I'll pop you in. But everybody else ain't going to happen.
Oh, Ron.
Come on, Archie, get on it.
Your numbers must look really good, though, Ron.
I'm telling you, man.
That's his co-host breathing like a motherfucker. He's
more hits I get, the more I get.
He's probably hyperventilating.
Shit, get to me.
Work.
Let's get on somebody's crawl. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, but hey,
All right, people.
Did he not take a call after mine?
No.
You are now in the host queue.
Back to the gold. I remember on your YouTube show, you had gray hair and then it turned brownish. Am I right? Like I feel like the gold or something.
It's called a hair dye.
Oh, actually, it's not the gold. It's copper.
It's copper.
Putting back hair. Take copper, which is at GaryBrodsky.com. Supplements. Yeah, when I take the copper.
He took supplements. No, he dyed his fucking hair.
Which people do have, whether they want to admit it or not. And the hair comes back. So now I'm back to it, being dark brown again. I like to play around, because sometimes when it's killing parasites, also the mood changes because parasites, as I've talked about before, toxoplasmosis and all this other stuff, human beings are not immune to parasites, especially today with the immune systems being so weak. So, I know I don't lose my hair because I know what to do. And, hey, the calls are hitting again, and I know who they are, but that's okay. We're going to talk to you anyway. What do you think? Are you ready, man?
Here, watch this.
All right.
Yeah, your favorite? The guy who has a man.
We save him for next, okay? And I hope it's not the same speech tonight. But because I will talk about him in a minute. But this show is about fun and just what the hell. And here we go. Ready? I got light up a cigarette first. This is going to be too much fun. I want to enjoy this ride. Oh yeah, they're all here. I might even catch a normal guy. Who knows? But let's not count on that. And good evening, you're on the air.
How you doing, Gary? It's Bernice. You want to come over and have a smoke of the bourbon with me?
Sure do. Okay, Bernice, thank you for calling. Okay, we're going to hear Bernice again. He's got a different phone number. Let's give this Bernice a shot.
Hang on, I want to hear.
Good evening, you're on the air.
Gary is a hero to millions and an inspiration to a generation.
Thank you so much. And he's absolutely right.
Hey, penis.
Absolutely right. Thank you.
Right, come back in. We'll let Cross hit him. Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Who said I wanted to?
I don't know. Do you?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Fucking won't do it. We already fucked up Ron Rex's show just giving Gary enough time to start his shit.
Yeah, I just heard his announcement that he had to give Rick.
What Dash? He's flooding his room with like fake users, like Ron Rex a faggot and shit like that.
Yeah, it's all spelled out, going down with numbers.
You are now in the host queue.
He's not in very good health. So I actually, if this is not what he gets, let him have all the fun he wants. The guy's sick. It's obviously affected his brain slightly. I'm not making fun of him. And if we can give him happiness,
catching in the audio after they kick us off.
Yeah.
What?
But let's try this call. I mean, who knows? Let's see. They got a whole list. Try this one. Maybe him again, but what the heck? I feel bad for him, so if he'd actually converse, I'd let him talk. So, hi, we're giving you a shot. How you doing?
Hi, Gary. Hello?
Okay, who's this?
Hi, Gary.
This is John.
Okay, John, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Gary?
All right. Are you going to launch a phony or not? You can tell me in advance. It's okay.
Wait, what did I do?
No, nothing yet. A lot of cranks out there tonight.
For some reason, Gary thinks I'm a handicap, like in poor health.
Don't you enjoy it a little bit?
So he's letting us have fun.
You mean you're not?
Not
I
that
got a good
know
laugh
of.
out of it. I'll tell you the truth.
I think Dwight's probably a genius. He's a master chess player, and he's playing you like a pawn. You lost the game, Gary. You throw the phone out the window.
Well, the phone is now out the window, but I don't use a telephone, so fuck you. Really?
Oh, damn.
You are now off the host queue. You are now in the host queue.
You know what's really sad? He has talent.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's using it here. It's funny.
It's funny, but it is a sad testimony to men. It's just, again, he's giving the example of what we were just talking about earlier. All right, Dan, you take the next few calls. I want to relax and enjoy. You ready?
Yeah, sure. Just put them on.
What's a normal person? Well, we'll try this one. Hold on, they keep changing numbers. Now everybody's calling in. Same guy with 15,000 phones. Skype. We know how this shit works. Okay, hello, how you doing? Talk to Dan.
Hey, bud, how you doing? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Hey, this is Bill. I had some questions about pheromones and how I can use them to better attract women, such as
normal caller, yes.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. I was praising you for being a normal caller. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had a question. I don't know if you had any experience with like an androsterone or copulin or androstenol, or which effects do what exactly?
What are you talking about? Steroids right there. That's not a pheromone.
No, I'm talking about No, you're wrong. That's inaccurate what you're saying.
No, it's very accurate.
No. Human pheromones increase like your sex drive, and they're like an aphrodisiac. And these are the different.
Okay.
Yeah, like copulin is a female pheromone.
Okay,
you don't even know what you're talking about.
Another one. Okay,
you're ignorant.
He's so good. It's funny.
Fucking ignorant motherfucker.
Oh, now he puts on the Guido.
Fuck you, Dwight wins, bitch.
You know, see the way he said motherfucker? All right, let me talk about the way he said motherfucker. Obviously estrogen in his system. So, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You can hear the estrogen in their voice. It's saddening. It's really... it's fucking disgusting, okay? But did you hear the way his inflection goes up?
Yeah, I mean, the whole voice is kind of high-pitched. It's not even... There's no bass in it.
They can't even fake being men. They can't even pretend to be men.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, let's start about the voice, Gary, because that's the segment we have to give this show. And now, the voice.
Asshole. Fuck this guy.
I want to call real quick. I want to try to tell him I'm Dwight and tell him like I am in poor health.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. If you desire to speak to the host, please press 1 at any time, and the host will be notified that there is a caller queue.
Yeah.
You are now in the host queue.
That's the thing every time when you get them.
Gary, I remember.
See, they have estrogen in the voice. They're
Estrogen in
effeminate.
the voice. I'm the one that's always like, you have an effeminate voice. What the fuck?
And every time, like, he has a hard time saying estrogen.
I said, like,
He's like,
Yeah. It's
He can
just
say
that
femininity.
now. It's become norm. And that's the frightening part.
Yeah, I told him we needed some Parnell in this motherfucker.
Well, let's take another call. What the heck? We're having fun. That's what this is about, right?
Are you in the host queue?
Yeah.
Okay, we took a shot with you. How you doing?
Hey, it's really Dwight, but I want to have a heart-to-heart with you.
All right, Dwight. How are you?
You hit it right on. I'm actually in failing health right now, and I'm confined to a wheelchair. And the only reason I tune in is because I see the success that you're trying to like instill in everybody, and I just know with my health situation, I just can't. It's not going to work for me. So I get all mad because I don't want it to work for anybody else.
Well, Dwight, how about this piece of advice? And just something to try. If you actually appreciate it working for somebody else, you never know what kind of miracles that could bring.
You know, so, I want to tell you, I'm going to call the minions off. I'm going to tell them to leave you alone.
Motherfucker.
That's one of the minions.
That's how you...
No, that's one of the other minions. That's not me.
How many do you got?
I've got many minions. We run amok on the internets.
Well, then there you go. You're in a wheelchair, but you got minions.
I am. I'm like that motherfucker professor from X-Men.
Well, there you go, man. So,
hey, I want to tell you something. I'm not really in a wheelchair. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not a feminine motherfucker. You
cocksucker motherfucker.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Dwight, calm it down for a second, okay? Let's talk.
I ate some red meat. I'm all fucking wired.
Dwight, tell him to apologize to me for you.
Yeah, apologize to my minion for calling him effeminate and telling him he has estrogen in his voice.
Well, all of you are kind of effeminate.
Listen, cocksucker, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Gary, you limp dick motherfucker.
I'm the limp dick.
Gary, you make sure to keep dick lips over there fucking quiet while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, Gary, get control of your women over there.
Yank that bitch's fucking choker chain. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
They were to see us on the street.
Dwight, what your problem is here, and I'm going to help you out, Dwight.
Okay.
With you that, is you cannot sustain a conversation or debate.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just keep cutting us off.
We don't teach that here at Dwight's Xavier School of Pranking.
It's not really a prank. It's more of a...
It's like a perverted mind game.
I don't know. We just got done tearing Ron Rex show apart, and then we moved on to you.
Oh, okay. Say hello to Ron for me.
Yeah, if you want to tune into Ron Rex, like, his co-host is fucking crying right now. And yours will be, too, in a minute.
I like it.
Yeah, no, not really, man.
You're crying like a bitch.
You know, you're from where? Yeah, sure.
Where are you from, Dwight? The 12,000 phone numbers.
I am wherever you want me to be.
No, the East River is not. Just kidding, Dwight. I really don't want to.
I could be over at Birch Street, all you know.
Yeah, for all I know. But anyway, Dwight, regardless of where you are, just what state? Can you give me a state?
Do you need any more pizzas or like any more taxis?
Hey, Dwight, what you doing? Yeah, but calm your minions down because we're talking here.
Hey, minions, put your penises away.
Oh, okay.
What you're doing here is really not smart, and I'm going to tell you what you're doing. You're actually confessing a crime of harassment on the open air.
No, this is a talk. This is a talk radio show. It's your choice to put us on the air, you fucktard.
Your radio show's a fucking crime, motherfucker.
You hold the fucking button to who comes on, who doesn't. You're the one inviting us on, so shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You can cut us off at any time, but you're a little bitch.
You have a lot of time on your hands, man.
Yeah.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Just something. I mean, yeah. What's your real voice? Can we hear your real voice? Or if that's your real voice, I really.
What's the matter?
I really feel bad. No, I'm really curious about what makes somebody like you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious, what makes you?
I think it's like all kinds of matter from the universe.
It's pizza mostly and beer.
Yeah.
How do you get your minions? Because I don't know. I mean, this is fascinating to me.
I'm actually the commander of everything.
Yeah, I actually follow that guy. He's the head commander. I'm just the minion.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Baltar.
Well, you like the X-Men, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to talk to you. Do you like the X-Men?
You talking to me or Mr. Dwight?
I don't know who you are, so I guess I'm talking to Mr. Dwight.
Okay.
If he could stay in a conversation here.
Dwight, you go ahead and answer him,
yeah. Can I answer this asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
He asked if you like X-Mans.
I don't know what that is. I do like Salsa and fucking comics, though. They fucking get me rock hard.
They are the best.
They are. Reagan's Raiders fucking gets me so hard.
Dwight,
now he's mocking you, Gary. Look at that.
Hey, Gary, how's Janice doing? Hey, how's Janice doing?
I don't even know. Very well, and she sends her regards, by the way, and she has a gift for you. So
it's probably called herpes. That hit home with him right there. He didn't like that.
He doesn't like talking about his family.
Oh. It's Dwight night here today on the Gary Brodsky show.
Dwight night.
What the heck?
Yeah, man. It's better than White Night.
This guy has more phone numbers. I don't even know how anybody can get a phone number anymore. Like, hi, I'd like a phone number. I'm sorry, but Dwight.
How does he do it?
Okay, Dan, you ready for the next, hopefully, human being?
Yeah.
Read up.
One worse than that.
Did you hang up on Dwight and Carlito? How does he get so many numbers?
One worse than the next.
Is that fucking dead?
How does he get so many numbers? Right, he must have been born rich.
Sorry, I didn't know you were connected.
How do I get so many dumb motherfuckers?
I asked for, well, you get what you ask for sometimes.
It's Carlito.
But this is very illustrative of what the male culture has become. It's sad, and I really actually feel bad for Dwight, not in a way that, I'm going to go, light a candle for him, but this is what men do right now. They could be out doing some business.
Conquering the world.
Fornicating.
Right. Instead, they sit there and, had his minions because, I guess misery loves company. He can't be a happy person. And Dwight is not Dwight. Dwight is an example of a cross-section of what men have become.
Yeah. Baseless, voiceless idiots.
And that stupid laugh and stuff like that. It's not just Dwight, because I hear it everywhere. And as you said, you hear it and you run away now.
I like how he refers to you guys all now as my minions.
You hear that voice and you run away?
I'm like, wait a minute.
I like how he still thinks it's guys doing it.
You hear it everywhere.
Just
it's hard being a guy.
Asking me what state I'm from. Like, I'm going to give that fucking information up.
For me, have been victim or, have slid into this whole politically correct feminizing agenda, and they still get fucked.
Okay, how you doing here on the air?
Hi, Gary. This is Lindsay. How are you tonight?
How are you?
Good.
Okay. Now, let me guess, all right? We're going to have a really good conversation, and somebody's going to break in with insults.
I don't know. I'm trying to talk to you. Anyway, so I just wanted to ask you about your website. What do you think about, witchcraft and the occult, and you promoting adultery?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, I want to know what you think about it.
Well, I think, people have the right to live the way they want, enjoy life, enjoy everything life has to do with it, without hurting anybody else.
Is that really enjoying it? I mean, you're actually trying to possess women.
Not possess women. You haven't obviously heard the stuff. It's about if you control yourself. Let's think about this for a second, Lindsay. Who last week your name was something else, but
no, this is the first time I've called in. This is the first time I've called in. Actually, this is the first time I've tried to not be disgusted to call in.
There's somebody cutting in right there.
Are we calling for a haunted house?
No. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk to you about why don't you actually try to promote who you really are as a man instead of trying to push this pornography bullshit that's on your website. I'm actually really serious. It's quite disgusting.
There's no pornography. There's no pornography at all. And number two, it's all about self-control with the guy behind it. Coming to your line does not have. But I appreciate you taking care of these guys, and I'm sure you've got them under your control.
No, I don't have any control over this. I don't know what you're doing. I wish you'd stop playing that, Gary. Stop.
Dwight has too much time on his hands.
Yes, actually, I gotta admit it. She's pretty good. She was Camille last week.
I could have kept going, but
I'm sorry. Because the voice, the elocution. I mean,
he's been listening to Camille calls like all week.
Okay, 1 second. That's actually the same person. Okay, yeah, that was Camille from last week, who has an identity crisis and believes she's Lindsay now. I just saw a show about that. That's scary.
You're crazy, Neon.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy in the back wouldn't make those noises, you could actually get a decent phony in.
Oh, shit. You heard that, Carlito?
Yeah.
But apparently...
Shame on you. No.
If you think give it away, what on earth is just promote pornography?
Can we set up a...
I actually am anti-pornography.
Yeah, if we already got a CID, go ahead and file it.
Without having to have any of the real emotional experience. But actually, I'm very against pornography. I was going to debate with another phony phone caller.
I'll stop doing that. Sorry.
Gotta read the chat, Carlito. I'm like, stop. Yes.
Blog Talk Radio.
No.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. If you desire to speak to the host, please press 1 at any time, and the host. You are now in the host queue.
Okay, let's have it.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me on. Long time fan. The movie you have for $77 about the secrets of the occult, does it happen to talk at all about the eye, the all-seeing eye? Is that a part of it? Hello?
In a sense, yes, because not really. It's actually stuff to fight the all-seeing eye. So,
okay.
In a sense, in that way, yes, it does.
Yeah, because I see that all the time in imagery and Grammy performances, Michael Jackson performances. You can see the covering of the one eye and the triangles, the pyramid symbolism. And I've seen it so much, I started having like gray bowel movements in the toilet. And I think there's something actually taking the soul out of me. I mean, it looks like
soul's already gone. Arita, soul is already gone. You want soul? Call James Brown. Leave me alone. Do a seance.
Yeah, there we go.
That was awesome.
I told you from the voice. I just was waiting to hear it,
We got a
no,
new
he
didn't.
Yeah, I'm funny. His voices are very recognizable.
Call back, yeah.
If you're on the list of people that are calling in, there's a ton of you. Hit us up in the private chat thing. Let me know who you are, and we will slowly get you guys on. Last four of 9956. Let us know who you are.
Somebody from Carolina.
God, I don't want to go in there. It's going to drag my shit down.
9956 from Carolina. His name is Matthew. Is it Matthew? Jason. We'll put him on. Start there. Dave, you can field this one. Hello, caller. You're live.
Alert?
Hello, caller. Are you there? Hello, caller. You are live and on the air. The guy.
Hello?
Hello, is this Jason?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's it going?
What the fuck is this?
Oh, hold on, let's plug you in so we can hear you a little better. All right, try talking now.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
All right. Yes, we hear you pretty good.
Hi, my name's Jason. I'm from Utah.
Okay.
I just was
what can we
calling
do
in
for you
tonight to... I wanted to talk about... I have some interest I wanted to get out there on the air. I think medical peyote is a really important thing for spiritual growth and fulfillment. And
I also think that walk-in refrigerators can actually cause you to age in reverse.
So medical PAO, give us something we're writing down as we're going. So you would like us to bring up, you would like to go over with us medical peyote. That's one thing, okay.
Yeah.
What else?
If you live inside of like a walk-in refrigerator, you can actually reduce your age.
If you walk into a walk-in refrigerator, like the ones that they have at fast food joints.
Yeah,
or like,
it slows down. It slows down the metabolization of your skin, and your organs and stuff. And if you rub some like mentholated oils on your skin too, it like slows down cell death. It's really cool, man.
I hope George rubs it.
That sounds kind of dangerous too at the same time, bud.
Oh no, it's definitely good for you. In fact, if you get locked in the fridge, you just call like a fridge repairman, or you call Gary Brodsky on his cell, and he'll come bust you out.
Oh, there's that option.
You guys know Gary Brodsky?
I have heard about medical peyote. I have hung out with a lot of the shamanistic spiritualists and medicine men, and I do agree that peyote does, just as psilocybin mushrooms, not just gives you clarity in the mind, but it actually does heal and give you a higher output of sun energy through the body.
Huh. I want to come back to that subject.
It can also decalcify your pineal gland.
Sexy.
Your pineal gland?
Yeah, it can decalcify it, because all the fluoride and the calcium in the water, it like crusts over your pineal gland, and it makes it so you can't open your third. It's the government trying to suppress people from experiencing the spirit world.
Yes, that is correct. Actually, potassium iodine also does that. So does what's that spice people use? Cumin. Is somebody using salsa?
Cilantro.
Cilantro, yeah. Cilantro also decalcifies. It takes out all the heavy metals in the body.
Also, apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar. So does the monoatomics. Ever heard of monoatomics? Or monoatomics, they call it sometimes?
Is that the stuff that's in your urine?
No, monoatomics are elements.
Yeah, it's the platinum and
what are you whispering about?
The gold, like gold, nickel, silver, cobalt.
Oh yeah, I eat gold all the time. I heard it's really good for you.
Yeah, what you do is you can actually buy some on the internet, but I always recommend people actually make it themselves if they know how to do it. Is you take the gold, you break it down, and you actually change the pH in it, and it you can actually turn it to where it's an ingestible state. And back in the day, they used to call it the mana or the shem, and that is what actually brings your pineal gland to its point of where you have your spiritual awakenings, or the kundalini, as they call it.
All right, Jason, I'm going to get back to you. We've got a bunch more, so I'm going to put you on hold momentarily. We have another gentleman here coming on to us from Skype. His name is Nick.
Sahu.
Nick Chahu. This one will be floored by Jimmy Jim. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me on. Actually, that name I go by, pseudonym. My real name is Dr. Gaius Baltar, and I'm actually a doctor, and I'd like to talk about some of the stuff that you guys were just talking about, the gold and, all the, urine and all that. And there's actually a lot of health benefits from what you do. What I call it is like a hot coffee enema. And what you do is you just go into Starbucks and you just, you ask them for a big bag of hot coffee, and you just shove it right up your asshole, and it clears it right out.
Coffee enemas, yes. Actually,
thank you.
A lot of poisons. I would say majority of people have about 8 to 10 different types of parasites and about 9 or 12 toxic waste from all the meat and all the stuff that they eat, all the processed foods and all that stuff, that becomes very toxic in the colon. The majority of diseases comes from the colon.
It just really heats it up, and then they all fall out at once, and you can mix it all up and drink it. You can get all those minerals, especially if you use like a Brita filter, because then, you know, you still have the minerals and, you know, the abiotics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you ever tried azomite?
He told me all about it. Like, he was talking about how he does like shit and piss and like the Brita filter, and it works. He puts all the shit and piss in his Brita filter, and then like it filters it all out, and it works. Like, he uses the toilet water.
He's talking about shit I've said.
Yeah,
that's very interesting.
Yeah, and you know, there's other things like there's a man, I believe he's on television. His name is Bear Grylls. You might have seen the show. But yeah, what he does is actually a lot of people make fun of him, you know, for what he does, but it's a good way to stay warm is to dig a little hole, not kind of like a human being. And what you want to do over time, you want to fill it with you know, your own urine, and you just sleep in there for the night. It keeps you nice and warm. You don't.
Yeah, you're trying to create a little seal.
It keeps you warm at night if you're, you know, stuck in the wild. And if you really needed to, you could even use that as nutrition, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that your body misses out its first time through. So it's good to, you know, give it a second go before, you know, it's actually waste.
Again, Doc, I'm not trying to get. We have like 60 callers, so I'm going to put you back on hold, move to the next caller.
Look, I have
a questions for you.
I've got a PhD. You call me doctor.
I said doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Baltar. To you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank
you. Yes, sir.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Holy.
That right there is why we do Blog Talk calls.
That was awesome.
I always break the shows.
You broke the show.
Well, they're all sitting there like, oh,
That's
when this and you're like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Fuck.
I kept going because Carlito wanted to hear girls cuss. So.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't hear the beep because I was like, oh, the fuck you, dicklets. I was fucking still going. You're like, Dwight, you might want to just shh. I'm like, oh, yeah.
No, you know why? Because Arby said, I want to hear the aftermath about Dwight, shut up.
Well, I tried to just curse when they first picked up, but...
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
Because he had just said, like, oh, as long as we don't have any cursing, you're on the air. Fuck.
That was definitely a good show. I think we're going to end it there.